Oh, baby. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Mom Can Have Another Dollar. So you might, if you're a fucking huge-ass nerd like I am, this is called Ice Cold Beer, and you might recognize that this game is actually a mechanical game that, like, somehow...
alcoholism isn't nerd culture.
Somehow, some nerd actually went along and said, I want to be able to play this game at home. I actually was just at arcade the other day, and I played this in person, and it was pretty rad. So I was like, oh, did someone actually
got drunk?
Make this? I only had one beer when I was there because it was like $6 for a fucking Einstein.
That'd give me a 12-hour hangover, as we've established.
Yeah, so. I mean, they've got to get some kind of return on fucking arcade games.
Yeah, so this is a pretty simple game.
Yeah, especially when it's one of those deals where you only make like a $10 entry fee on every fucking person walking in. Like, you're not going to get bonuses out of those like pinball machines and shit that cost a $1.25 to play or whatever.
Well, that's why they got to bring back. They gotta make an adult version of like the prize tickets where you trade them in for like sexual favors and such.
Well, what was weird about this place is that like where you could play Ice Cold Beer and a couple of other games and all the pinball games didn't require anything to be able to play. Like you could just walk in, and if you were like a jackass, you could just go and play anything you wanted. Like, because you didn't have to get the wristband until you went to like a specific area.
What?
So,
you get a wristband, that's like 2 tickets as a prize, and the rest of it is just like, I don't know, like tens of tickets. If you save them up, you get like a small USB stick. I'm just thinking like adult prizes, Get like a USB dongle, save up like 100 tickets, you get a double-ended USB dongle, so it's compatible with USB A and C.
Oh, shit.
These are... In a very strict sense, adult prizes.
Okay,
yeah,
so
and like small prize, you could get like the smooth waxy dental floss, like a 3-pack. Those things cost like $10. You don't have to buy one at the pharmacy.
You're like,
if you get enough
fuck,
prizes.
I forgot to pick some up at the store the other day, and so you play Ice Cold Beer for 40 minutes.
Dude, you don't have to make 2 stops. You have fun and you get your floss.
Yeah.
And the floss doesn't cost $10. You got it and you had a fun evening, I'm thinking adult prizes. And up where like the dirt bike usually is in like a kid's place or whatever, like the inaccessible prize you'll never get, there's just actually a prostitute. You know what I mean? Like an Amsterdam like a little display window. You know what I mean? Like an Amsterdam.
I just do want to clarify real fast that like when I played the real version of this game, I did not get this far. I could barely get to the third one, so this is surprisingly much easier than the real thing.
Well, it's easier because you're sober.
Well, that's thrilling, Kyle. We were talking about having a literal red light district in the arcade.
Well, I mean, insofar as like it's like 2 million tickets, you'll never actually get the whole.
Oh yeah, but it's something that people aim for.
And like the police can't shut them down because there's yet to be a single actual instance of somebody. Wait, would it be prostitution if you're trading tickets? Like you're not paying money.
Well, I mean, it's... Yeah,
it could be like how the Japanese get away with gambling, even though gambling is illegal.
It's like pachinko. It's a legal gray area where it really only depends on how much the local government wants to bust you.
Right. And also, or it's like what are they called? Like the sugar daddies who they buy their girlfriends quote unquote bags as gifts, and then they turn around and sell the bags, and that's how they get the money. And it's not like it's not prostitution because you're not getting cash, you're just getting a bag, which is like a gift, and they don't regulate gifts, and you just
right.
It's like that, sort of, except it's prize tickets out of pinball machines and stuff. Somebody really kicked ass at the Addams Family pinball game. And
so much that it got them a happy ending.
You make eye contact with the prostitute, and you're at the skee ball table. It's like, watch this. You slide it right into the 100. It's like, no, it's not the only 100 I'm going to slide into. Something like that. I don't know how to flirt.
Right, yeah. And then they go, clearly you're playing
what I just
ball.
did, sexually harass. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, we couldn't tell. Kyle, when you were telling me about this game and you offered 0 details and you said it's a mechanical game as though that meant literally anything at all. I could have asked for more, but I realized we're gonna find out more about this some way or another. I'm not gonna push it right now.
Once it goes past the target, it shouldn't let you scoot back. That's horse shit.
It's
you gotta
gravity,
size
bro.
up correctly. It's gravity. it's gravity.
I will say, like I said, it's much easier than the real thing because it doesn't really equate for a momentum.
Right, but well, that's
Sure.
true. It's just stuck there. It's like a sticky ball. It's like a ball.
Yeah. I wonder how many kids got kicked out of arcades for bringing like a really strong magnet to this machine.
No, I thought you were gonna say for being a really strong vodka or something. Like, how many kids
Well,
They
got
were just
busted at
30
the
years
arcade?
too early.
They were
Yeah.
playing. They were just playing the Simpsons arcade game, but they like a flask fell out of their little like LL Bean back to school fucking like jacket pocket.
Well, come on, Keith. It's peach schnapps or something like that. It's not.
Golden Schlager.
Yeah,
Just
they're not
straight up
Yeah, they're bringing whatever crap they can get off the bottom shelf
Cuddy
when,
Sark.
when they get a wino to go pick it up for them.
What's that hideous vodka they sell at like BX's White Wolf
Fuck.
or something?
Yeah,
Fucking White Wolf, yeah.
God.
White Wolf vodka. That's what falls out of the kid's pocket, and then the attendant's like, him.
You must
Well,
be.
I'm also thinking they're teenagers, so it's something sugary, but you do bring up a good point. It would probably be just whatever's cheapest, and they will deal.
Yeah.
The shittiest thing there is. And then there's like, you're going to have to finish up that ninja boss and you're going to have to get the fuck out of here. And obviously, I'm keeping
Yeah.
the vodka.
If you weren't so close to the high score, I'd kick your ass out of here right now, but I
You're
do
young.
need to see
Shit.
if you can make it.
Yeah, I'm just transfixed by your performance at Mars Matrix right now. But once you're done with this level, you need to leave. And me and my manager are going to split this fucking nasty ass White Wolf.
You are a literal pinball wizard.
You are young. You have hope. We have neither of those things.
Yeah.
We work in an arcade. We need the booze. You lose. Goodbye.
Yeah,
He
speaking
takes a
of
swig.
speaking of White Wolf and other assorted bad liquors that come from a base exchange, we had a party in Goodfellow one time where one of our friends, who will mercifully remain anonymous here, I had gotten, or no, they had decided that this was going to be a military special night. Like, you literally could only drink whatever military special offered. So I decided the least offensive method for my palate would be to get some vodka, because how bad can vodka really be? and make screwdrivers out of it. Because at least the OJ can probably offset some of the ill effects.
You'd
Well,
have
that
been better
wasn't.
getting actual screwdrivers.
Yeah, well, that was almost true. Unfortunately, it
Whoa.
was not. Oh, damn. So I ended up waking up the next morning because we all crashed in somebody's dorm room. I woke up with a miserable hangover.
Oh, you pulled a
And-
me at the wedding, huh?
Yeah, well, our buddy was mixing up a little something in the corner of this darkened dorm room when I woke up. Turns out it was the Gatorade powder that comes out of MREs.
Oh, God. This
And
sounds
so
vaguely
he's-
familiar.
Yeah, he's mixing this crap into a cup, and he realizes that I have come out of my coma, and he's like, "Here you go. Some of this will fix you right up." And I can see it's the Gatorade powder, and I was like, "I do need electrolytes right now, so thanks." And I took it from him, and without inspecting it first or doing anything else sensible, I just tucked into it.
Oh.
It turns out that he had put that Gatorade powder into more of the military special vodka.
What a bastard.
Yeah, so I learned at the same time that shit will not dissolve into alcohol the same way it will into water. So it was just
Clumpy.
flavored. It was flavored crystals and straight terrible vodka.
It's like a Home Alone trap or something.
Yeah, it was one of those things where, like, if I wasn't so affected, I might have tried to hit him, but there was nothing I could do. I was trapped. I was now poisoned, and I only wished that if I did try to seek vengeance, that he would smite and kill me for my arrogance.
It's like the POV, and it's like you're lining up a punch, but it's like it suddenly goes down to like 1 frame per minute. It's like
Does this person's name sound like something like roast beef? Would that be a similar sort of
That's an
synonym?
Akewood reference.
No, as it stands, the name is closer to devil smell.
Devil smell.
Okay.
Can we just sit back and appreciate how Kyle accidentally brought up an Equid character?
You may.
That's exactly how I would bring it up. I'd be like, was this something to do with a roast beef? Let's just say.
Yeah. Was this attributed to one Mr. Roasted Beef?
You know, it's funny. I do know somebody. I actually met someone in the wild when I was at a pool party for Caitlin's coworker, of all people. And I was mentioning, like, oh, yeah, I was in the Air Force. I used to be a Korean linguist. They go, oh, that's weird. We know someone who's a Korean linguist. And I go, oh, yeah, what's their name? And they go, Devil Smell. And I'm like, no fucking way. Are you kidding me? I actually know him.
Like slapped all their shit off the table, their whole chess game and all their Starbucks.
Well, as we have discussed before, pretty much everybody knows Devil Smell.
It seems like it.
That's just how the world works.
I'm going to just start calling him that.
Oni nioi. That's Devil Smell.
Yes.
and Akuma nioi.
Akuma no Nemse.
Akuma nioi.
Agma nemse. Agma
Yes.
nemse. Hey, that's like, it's rare to have a 4-syllable Korean name, so that'd make them special.
Yeah,
Agma nemse.
we did have a dude on the floor who had only a 2-syllable name, and that was kind of funky.
Or you could be Aqua
yeah.
Nem. I think Nem, they also usually goes for smell.
What are those called? I forget the term for the number of things you have in a name. There's like a special
I
word for
do
it.
not remember. If I actually ever learned it at all, I don't remember.
I'm sure there's a lot of shit that I've learned that I'm just like, I don't know when I'll ever need to know this.
I don't need to know it. I just like neat trivia, pointless bullshit. You know, that's how I roll. That's my game. That's my PB and jam. That's
they're like,
my. What's another breakfast food? Egg.
Pop-Tart.
That's my unseasoned egg.
Yes,
That
the
you're-
egg
you're
that you yourself
complicated
could not cook.
I made fried eggs the other day, and I only fucked them up a little bit, so that was
Just a little.
progress.
How do you? I feel like with a fried egg, the only way you could fuck it up is if you forget you were making it.
No, I tried to scrape it off, and one of them came off okay. The other one, got stretched out like some kind of fucking Salvador Dali painting, and the oak was like 3 times bigger than the rest
The
of the
yolk?
volume of the egg somehow, and it was fucking bullshit,
Hold on.
but it was edible still.
Nick, he
so
called it
I
an
got
oak, right?
The oak egg.
Did I say it?
You said
That's a new term for acorns. Oak eggs.
I must have fucking like, oh, okay, I get it, makes sense. But I must have quoted the stuttering COVID patient too much.
Well, that was ice cold beer. I don't think I'll ever get past 6. But
Yep.
join us next time, guys.
So.